Hello everybody, Dirty Jersey here, and as you can see, I am using my BrakeAway cruise control. It's pretty sick right now. I'm going to really put it to the test in this video. I have my tools with me if something goes awry or it stops gripping, because I think a lot of this is going to be breaking it in. But the one thing I'm not used to is how it feels when you turn it on, because you can't feel a click or hear a click. You can feel it click off, but you can't feel it when it clicks on. I'm not sure if that's what it's supposed to do or if I should be able to feel it click into place, but we got all those screws locked up in the front of it, and I'm just going to kind of use it and see what happens here. We're just going to cruise around and see what happens. We'll open her up here. I really want to get the vibrations going through these handlebars. Fresh gas. Click it in. Yeah, she's holding, man. She is holding pretty damn well. I don't feel it falling at all. Give it a minute. Now this will be nice for at least doing that. Dropping my throttle hand. Definitely falling there. But normal operation is fine anyway, so we click it in. Let's see if she'll hold it. Might have to give her a little bit of tightening. It's definitely slowing down. Definitely slowing down. Now let me see. Can I feel? I cannot tell if that screw, it don't look like that front screw I was having issues with. It don't look like it's loose. Click it in. She's holding. She's holding. She's holding. Hit the brake and she lets go. Yeah, not too shabby. I mean, she holds for a good second, so it's like if I can hold it here. She's definitely loosening up on me. I don't know. I feel it kind of coming loose, I think. It's alright. Hit the brake. You love to see it. I mean, it functions as it should. It's just going to be about really properly getting it tuned in order to hold my throttle with these vibrations, which could take a ride or two. I'm in a good gear ratio right now, but I can feel it slipping still. So I think we're going to stop at a Walgreens up here, make sure I have the tools, and give it a crank tighter or looser, and see. It's not too bad right now though, but I can definitely feel it slipping. All right, I'm going to make a quick little adjustment in the shade over here, and then we'll continue onward. Okay, everybody. So tightened up a little bit, and then I loosened it up a little because the throttle was getting stuck again. It's getting stuck right at the end there, which I don't love, but I can feel it click in place a lot nicer now. Well, we'll see. We got to run it for a minute because it may need to loosen in a little bit more. So let's hit the road. All right, let's test it. Clicked in. She's working. I got traffic coming up. She did shut off all the way. If I click it in, she's holding. She is holding. That might be the beauty spot. We'll see how long it lasts a little bit. It's fun testing out the throttle because you get to just rev it a bunch of times. Don't do it, man. Well, the throttle seems pretty loosey-goosey now. I can feel it clicking in now too, which is nice. Buddy, it's not raining. Why is your windshield wiper on? Well, let's try low speed. Click it in. Yeah. Doing about 30. She's returning. The throttle's not doing bad. It's really not. I mean, how often do I rev it? And it worked. It's kind of doing that, but is that a deal breaker? It's not doing it while I'm riding. I could maybe undo it like one or two. Because it really shouldn't do that. It really shouldn't get stuck right at the end like that, but I mean, like, it's not going to make or break anything at that point. It could. I don't know. I like this thing. If it stays tight in the front, then I like it. On. this would be optimal cruising speed, about 50, 40, 50, give or take. I am going uphill, so give it a chance. It flattens out a bit right here. 45. If it goes below 45, that's a problem, people. Ah, that sucked. This guy hit by a fucking bee. I like this thing now. Sometimes that's all it takes, people. Sometimes it's all it takes. You can go through hell and back to do something, but the minute you get those rewards, they're so generous it makes you overlook all the bullshit. And I know my backup. If this thing ever fails me, I do have a backup, but it's going pretty fucking good. It's going 45. There's a little incline here. And if, I mean, a little slippage is fine. It's not like I'm going to be using it like this all the time. Usually I'm going to be on her. Yeah. Chill, chill. Fuck. Oh. I hate bumps. I hate bumps so much. It's not even funny. Click it in, and we're cruising, people. I love it. 45. We're going up a hill right here. So let's see. Give her some more. She's holding it. It's just about. Ah, that fucking leaf. It's just about giving it the perfect fucking throttle. Oh, it's such a nice day, man. Nice day. The cruise is working. High-speed cruise. It's working pretty damn good. It's staying there, man. I mean, it's going slowly down. I could maybe, I don't know if I'm going uphill or not. That's the problem. I was trying to make a left here, but it might get me killed right now. I'm gonna do it anyway. He's telling you to go. Yeah, I mean, it's working, it's doing its job. I can't quite tell if it's slowing down all the time because hills and such, but it's really good just to fucking give your gas hand a break. Switch over, turn it off, and you're good to go, you know? So it's doing its job pretty much. It ain't no cruise control, you know what I mean? It's not a cruise control. What it is a brake for your right hand and a safe way because you can grab that brake and disengage it. That's all that is. Watch, it's on, hit the brake, and she's off. That's all that is. I'm just curious as to see how long it'll hold a constant speed. So basically, I think it's all going to be trial and error with this thing. Give it a crank up, throttle too tight, let it go, throttle's good, won't hold, give it a crank until it finds its sweet spot. I think with the vibrations and everything going on, there's a lot to settle in this device since there's a lot of moving parts. Things need to settle, things need to come loose in order to stay in their exact positions. And this guy's coming over the curb. Or the line, I should say, but that was still sus no matter what. Beavis Mill Road closed. I don't know where the hell I am. Yeah, I do. I gotta make a left. Or I could make a right. Let's make a right and go through Summers Point. Gotta get out in front of those cars. May have just been on a hill because this thing's holding pretty good now. It's going down very slowly with bumps and such. It could use one little crank in. Maybe I'll stop at Summers Point to do that. Under the bridge. Gotta love going under overpasses. Through underpasses. Yeah, that's it. It's a nice ass day. We're gonna go riding this weekend. I'm all excited, man. I wanted to get this shit pretty much squared away before we go riding. I think I'll stop at that Wawa real quick. I'm gonna stop at the Wawa, make an adjustment, and I'll get back to you guys in a second. All right, my GoPro's dying, so just made the adjustment. It's kind of doing it, but okay. Let's get this show on the road. I'll meet up with you guys when I get going again. Waking up the neighborhood. I had to honk at this guy in the white car because he was looking at me too much and he missed the green light. Yeah, I've got a YouTube channel. What about it? All right, it's working pretty solidly now. The one thing I like about it is since it's a throttle lock and not a cruise control, it can't randomly speed up on you. Alright guys, well I would say that this is a pretty solid first run after proper installation and not just having it hanging loose on the bar and complaining about it for 28 minutes. For those of you that watched the whole install video, as I missed the gear, thank you. And thank you. There was one person that said you could try Loctite. I had thought of that, but I wasn't sure if the screw had to be all the way seated for Loctite to work. Hindsight kind of makes sense that it doesn't really need to. I believe it's just as long as there's no oxygen, it'll thicken up or harden up or whatever, but I digress. Like, comment, share, subscribe. For more motorcycle shit, we'll be following the journey on this thing. But guess what, guys? 2 thumbs up from a guy who really enjoys motorcycles. See you on the next one.